Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Nice par 4 in front of us as we kick things off. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. I'm having that. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. This one's about 105 yards out. And it looks like we have an uphill slope on the green, so got to make sure we get over that. You'll be all right there. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. A bit too much power into that putt. 8-footer here in front of us. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? Oh, come on. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And the best score among us at this point is even par. Okay, let's do this. Par 5, second hole. Let's pop one out there. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. Okay, next on the tee. And second shot here on the second hole. Okay, we're in the rough, but it's we caught a break, I think. It's not too bad. And this one might be too much from the rough. Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next. And just joking. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Ooh, easy, Tiger. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And lining up your sixth shot here. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, putter's coming out. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. And after that one, the score to beat is 1 under par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what you got here. And second shot here on the third. And this one from 22 feet. So far, so good. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. All right, this one for par. Oh, just a tap in here. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. All right, the current leader's sitting at 1 under. And now the fourth hole, we have a par 4. Unlucky. And next. This one might roll into the rough. All right, we've managed to roll this one into the second cut, unfortunately. Here's your second shot on the fourth. That's a great use of the downslope here before the green. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Oh, I see you're using the downslope to your advantage here. Nicely done. Yeah, that'll play. Here we go. This one for birdie. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh, get that ball back on the green. Come on. Oh, the chip slides by. This one's around 26 feet away. Double breaker here. Goes right, then it goes left. Good luck. Oh, just slides by. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. That one's zooming by the hole. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. I think this one will go left to right. Oof. 31 feet from the cup. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Just a little bit aggressive there. And here's our look at a quadruple bogey. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continuing to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, the leader sits at 1 under. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. Well, that was never going to be good. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. Oh, that one couldn't hold on to the fairway, unfortunately. Just in the first cut. Yeah, this one might be a bit much out of the rough. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. All right, first cut. Let's do this. Nothing wrong with that. Three under par if you sink this. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. 15 feet to the cup from here. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. Oh! This one's about 15 feet. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. All right, you've got this left for par. And glad that one dropped. 3 putter par for you here. You know, just a tap. And moving along. And it is 1 over for the current leader here. And we are on the 6th hole now. And a sky-high approach shot coming in here. All right, you're up. Let's see what you can do. Okay, on the green safely. And are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. You could get down to even par after this putt if you want. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. This one is a short 3-foot putt. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Well, grab a new ball and take it from there. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Ooh, into the drink. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. And back in the fairway. Let's have a nice shot from here. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. That's safe. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. A little too much pace on that one. Here we have a 17-foot putt. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. All right, this putt for double bogey. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Oh, that's chalk it up to bad luck. Just forget about that immediately. And for quad bogey. And that will go. All right, here's the tap. All right, there you go. And 5 over for our current leader. Okay, 8th hole, par 3, baby. That's not what you wanted, I guess. Okay, next on the tee. Yikes. Way to go out there, looking good. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Well, that's no good. Okay, and this one to save the hole. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, just missed. This putt's around 28 feet out. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And now this putt from 6 feet. Well, let's just try to sink this one for the double bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And the current leader sitting at 4 over. And here we go on the 9th. Okay, let's see what you do here. It was tidy. And here's our second shot on the 9th. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. This one's your third. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Well, missed the green there on that one. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. It's breaking to the left, I think. All right, that'll work from that distance. This one's 23 feet away. Ooh. Okay, here's a par putt. Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey. Short putt here, but does move left to right. And the score to beat is 5 over par. And the back nine begins with a par 4. All right, we'll take that. Okay, give this a smash. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Oh, it's going right by. This putt is from around 20 feet. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, it's still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. This could take you down to 4 over par. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Okay, you landed that little ball on the green. That's step 1. Now you got a big putt to deal with. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. And this one is for the bird. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. A little too hard. And this putt's around 11 feet out. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Just a little too much power. 10 feet to go. Going towards that hole. Oh, that's going to wind up short. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And just tapping that in. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. +6 is the current score to beat. Hole number 12 coming at you. Looking forward to see what you do here. This one's looking pretty good. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Four. Oh, that's not a great one. That's an oopsie. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. Huh. All right, 20 feet to go. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, that was almost in. This would be nice. It could take you down to 4 over. Looking good. That could have used a little bit more power, I think. Bit long on that one. Here is the bogey putt. Well, that putt will end up short. Okay, that'll do. Well, there's almost nothing left to this one. 5 over is the score to beat at the moment. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. Okay, next, let's see what you got. Setting up here just in the light rough. Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Lining up an 8-foot putt. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Oh, come on, be nice. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Okay, that one went. And 5 over for our current leader. And here we go on hole number 14. Okay, you're up next. Okay, you're on the green. You're somewhere on the green. Don't even know if you'll see the hole from there. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Oh, brutal. And this one for bogey. A bit too much power into that putt. This one's 10 feet away. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey. Just a little bit aggressive there. And 5 feet left to go. Ooh, right by. And here's our look at the triple bogey. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Boom. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. And the current leader sitting at 7 over par. And now the 15th. This one's a par 5. Well, that won't do, will it? Okay, next on the tee. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Smart shot. setting up here from the deep stuff. Was a good one. And this is our third shot. Might be a little too much on this one. Oh, there we go. Clearing the bunker and sticking the green. Great little shot there. Oh, come on, sit for us, ball. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And let's get out of this beach here. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And the score to beat is 8 over at the moment. Okay, 16th hole is here, and so are we. Let's have a nice tee shot. Nice little par 3 on this one. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And next. Well, you're going to like that, won't you? 10 feet to the cup. Oh. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Oh, man, that par just slipped right away. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Okay, here we go for the bogey. And that putt'll drop. And 8 over is the score to beat. Here we go on the 17th hole. All right, just snuck into the first cut here. And next on the tee. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Oh, hello. Setting up here with a very long putt. And this putt is around 23 feet. This is a bit of an S turn here. It goes right, then it goes left. See if you can find a way to the cup. Oh, what do we have here? All right, got most of the way there. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. A little too hard. All right, for the bogey. All right, give this a tap. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. Just a little tap needed here. Okay, current leader sitting at 10 over par. Okay, we have made it to 18. This one's a par 5. Yeah, we'll have that. Have a good tee shot. Ah, into the water. Okay, there you go. And we got around 220 to go from here. Oops. Okay, here's your 4th. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. Good shot. Ouch, what was that? All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Well, this one could play. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This is a 9-foot putt. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. We'll need a little more pace on that one. Oh, come on. "14-footer. This one's going uphill and to the right. Well, not enough muscle into that one. Ooh, those ones usually drop. You must have, I don't know, did you rush it? I don't know. Okay, let's putt this one on in there and finish up. And sealing your round with a putt. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.